Alright, welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn modded playthrough of Chechnya. We are back. It is August 2030. The European Union has united as the United States of Europe, except for this island, Iceland, and Greenland. Yep, they're all free. We may actually go for Greenland. Hold up. What do I need? I need the... Yeah, they have steel. What does Iceland have? Light metal's okay. This place having steel, though. We may have a use for our navy. I think that's too far for us to attack, though. Maybe if we had... I'm gonna see if that's functional. Like, can we base out of, like, northern Cyprus? We can. And then our radius does include Iceland. And Greenland. I guess we can attack anywhere in the world, potentially. So it's just, can I get enough boats to cover the whole way? That's the question, huh? I just need ships for that whole... Because then I'll just put coastal region ships all the way around Europe, all the way up there. I can make that work. Alright, what do we have for bombers? Can't make AWACS yet. Can't give them fuel tanks, so they're terrible. Can't make them into, like, anti-ground weapons yet. We're really not, like, terribly well off because of the fuel tank thing, but realistically, I can make a pretty good one. We're also missing some engines. I'm gonna say we're gonna want near future air-to-air weapons first. Get a trade agreement going with whoever. Some of our special forces we wanted. Make them have a new theater. And they're just gonna be training. I don't know what happened there. Have some field commanders we can promote. They all look to be about promoted the same amount or so. And I'm not going to be providing medals. We'll go ahead and take him. Don't know what he'll earn eventually, but that's fine. Yeah, we're going to use our free military factory. Yeah, we're going to use the strategic bomber 4th gen frame. And call this the 2030 what? The I usually put Chechnya. I should put Chechnya or the country name there. We'll call it the Grozny. This is going to be the backbone of our entire army. Is this plane? We'll make it a cargo. Let's give it airdrop capability. I think. Where's the turbofans? Fuel usage, speed. Third gen avionics. Is there a better wing form than the straight wing? Strategic bombing, ground attack, air defense goes up. That lowers reliability. This gives flight range, air defense, and speed. The flying wing gives tons of flight range, lowers air defense. It gives you more speed. I'm honestly going to say the swept wing is going to be better. We want the air defense. I don't want them to die as quickly. Range extension. Yeah, flight range will be everything later on. I think right now we're probably okay. This boosts reliability, so we're going to go with that. Same with those. Grozny, and we'll put this as cargo aircraft, so TA1. That looks wild. Those are turboprop. There we go. That's what this is. There a darker one that makes it look more like the picture? I don't believe we really need to have crazy engines on this thing. Yeah, we're just going to pump up engines to 10. And then we'll boost radar with the rest. And we'll leave it at the 103 reliability. And we'll just go with this guy. That's our cargo aircraft, our first one. Not a very cargo aircraft look. But, you know, we're about efficiency and speed. Not looks right now. Now let's also look at our ship. We have a frigate hull we can use. Because we really just need some placeholder ships with, I'll wait till we get some of our more advanced nuclear, like, engines to do it. But the goal is definitely going to be to get enough boats to make it out to some of those islands to grab some resources and start expanding territorially and our influence. Coordinated strikes go up, blueprints, sabotage. Death chance of our agents on capture is higher. Is that what I'm reading? but the agent detection chance goes down. I'm going to say we need our overseas recruitment centers. We need more agents overall. And then, are we actually working on cybersecurity stuff? Okay, so Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, I think is how that said. Ukraine, Belarus, uh, Urals, Tatarstan, Komi, and Nanets. These are all our targets. We did not rescue our agent, or we did? I can't really tell. It's all fine. All fine, guys. Go with Uzbekistan. Leave her on defense and reserve. How is our research going? Yeah, 28 days. We do get the advanced surface reactors. I'm very interested in getting that. Okay, let's go ahead and invest while we have our 50 billion. Ooh, what finished up? We got something. So we got another civilian research facility built. That was out of the construction queue. And everyone except for the United Mountainous Republic. Okay. Brunei, huh? Okay. So that means I don't really have anything I can build there. Well, no, that's up here. I thought it was down here. I can build forts and other things. Yeah, they need power plants. Yeah, so they need power plants. We're good. Go ahead and add some reactors there and get those going. Start cooking those. Holy bejesus. Think we got it. And what do we have? we have probably what, almost it's a year, full year till we get enough. Basically. So it'll be 2031, probably April or June before we have enough political power. And boats. Don't know. Yeah, still can't use on the frigate hull nuclear power, so we're not going to do anything. We're just going to wait that out. Like everyone's down, so we can lower the priority on that and start working on our queue. Advanced surface reactors. Yeah, I think so. We need an early light reactor, is my thought, right? For frigates. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the Navy experience to get that done quicker. The reason that I want the nuclear power plants for the surface vessels is the range. I want our frigates to be able to go from where it's auto saving. But yeah, I want them to go from our port here in northern Cyprus all the way up to here. And either I have to have a friendly port that we can refuel at and dock from, or I need to extend their range. And I think Europe has claimed every single barrier island. I may be able to do something here with Cape Verde. Oh, we totally could do that. I just don't know if we can even get anything there, so I'm not going to move our. This isn't like a crazy amount of time. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. Yeah, I don't know what our ship range is, so I don't know if we can even do this right now. So I'm not going to justify until I get the naval vessels going, because that may be a waste. Turkey, Kuwait, Panama. Okay, so the Free Syrian Army is still messing around, while major parts of Syria are part of Europe. Everything else is just Europe. Israel is not a direct puppet, but they are part of that alliance. They're allied with Israel. Iran is, yeah. What a block. Look at this power block. Europe, China, the US, which is also India. These are huge power blocks. But that makes it fun, right? Yeah, and then I definitely don't have the air radius from these air bases. Yeah, let's see. Even if I was to use our cargo lift aircraft that we do have made, it's not gonna reach. All right, cool. Yeah, we've got a lot of minor islands. I wanna. Yemen control. It's really good territory, and that being in Israel's faction makes it a nightmare. Puntaland or Puntland. I don't know. That is. We have to go take this. That gives us access to the whole eastern side of the Indian Ocean. We either have to push our way this way and get a port up here and just be Russia 2.0, or we have to take Kazakhstan all the way through. I don't think we can take Pakistan. I think they have a defense pact. Yeah, so their independence is guaranteed. Ironically, they're trading with Burundi and Ukraine, which is funny. Or they got influence. Yeah, so Europe at war with us completely cuts us off from the entire world right now. They just go, you're not crossing the strait, or this strait, or that strait. They've completely choked off our freedom of navigation without even trying. They didn't even try. All by themselves. All right, what are we looking at? 6 trillion in GDP. Nationalization of Azerbaijan? What? Oh, so if I had took this out, man, yeah, that's a nightmare. Whatever, however you say this name, the fact that they've just existed between, like, this is the Sweden, or not Sweden, sorry, what is this? What is this place? Swiss? Was it Sweden? Am I, what am I thinking of? I gotta look at a map. I gotta look at an actual map. Uh, what are we looking at? Map of Europe. What is this country? Switzerland. There we go. Why could I not think of that? I apologize. Like, I know where it is. Like, right here. Yep. Them, the, like, inverse red cross symbol looking thing. Alright. We've got a revolutionary to replace our other dead agent. We finally got our airborne divisions, who also need to be training, and we're gonna need a commander. I don't know if any of these are any good, but this guy looks intense, so he's getting promoted. Yep. He's actually got good perks. Like, defense and division recovery rate are nice. Not the best for what he's doing, but, you know, we'll take it. We got better trucks. We got... Sorry, aren't they Ladas? We got better Ladas. And we're going to put those units in that training unit. Or, sorry, in that training group. Division. Whatever you want to call it. And we get the overseas recruitment. Keep getting that up. Like, this guy... is on a counterintelligence sweep for whatever reason. There we go. We'll send him over there to get murdered by the Kazakhstanis, I guess, or I don't know what you'd call them. I literally have no, like, historical knowledge of anything that has happened before, like, 1990 of this region of the world. Like, right here. This being Mongolia. Like, the most I know is, like, the Mongol invasion. And then I have no idea what happened after that. Like, that's where my, like, knowledge stops. Then there's a gap of what, like, 500 years. So who knows? I assume it would be kind of like a bunch of infighting after the fall of, like, or the breakup of the Mongol Empire, or maybe it was the Mongol Empire. I'm not sure. I need to look that up. And we are at 100 days away, basically. 100 in-game days, and we'll finally exist as a political power. We already are kind of we're at least an economic power. I say that reluctantly. Our influence is going up, like, we're recapturing our own influence. That's good. Yeah. Income keeps going down, everything keeps going down. That's fun. Check our economy. We are off the first page. We're now down here. But As we annex these territories, we're gonna jump up to here. So right below Australia. So we'll be with South Africa, Australia in economic productivity. The Vatican's insane. That makes so much sense though. They have like all the wealth of like 2 millennia there. So that essentially makes the most sense. Australia is killing it. Look at that. Almost 200,000 GDP per capita. Yeah, and then these islands. Greenland. Singapore's productivity is insane. It's awesome. Good for Singapore. Okay. What are we? Yeah, they're actually. If Haiti still free, so we could actually make moves towards Panama. Oh, nice. An agent with a bunch of abilities, or so. Uzbekistan. I'm just sending them to Uzbekistan. I want to see if I can connect more intel networks. All right. Yeah, we're getting 4 billion, so we're honestly only making money because of our foreign investments. Which is good and bad, I guess. It means we're self-reliant. Still. I think our income's gonna keep dropping though. Our unemployment rises. We're not really building factories like we should. Still not there. I think I can stop working on that now. Yeah, definitely want to keep checking on this too, in case they start fighting back. Oh, we got 4th gen avionics. Where is that? Up here. So we're gonna get modern engines going. We did get the nuclear reactors. Those are way out though for those. Fire control, probably pretty important. See if we can work on our Navy vessel here. We can put an early light reactor on it, which gives our max range actual legs to stand on. I really don't care about the rest of the ship. I'm going to be honest. We're just going to upgrade everything we can. We're going to call this the 2031 Chechen, what are we going to call it? The Chechen, ooh, the Bak. That Baki. That isn't Baki like idiot in Japanese or something? Or stupid or something like that? We'll call it the Mac Akala. Sure. I'm going with this city name. Which is just going to be a frigate. And we're just going to do an F1. Well, I guess we could do FFG. Though it's not guided. It's just an FF. Yeah, so it's FF1. And we'll do that. We'll decommission this hull because we'll never use another one and I don't want to misclick it. And we'll work with our naval manufacturer. It just needs steel. Oh, look at this. We are not using our political power on that. And I can stop it here. I didn't realize we're over time. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch everyone on the next episode.